Infernal Cape, the Coliseum, Quest Cape, maxing. All mighty achievement, but never really seemed to interest me. Every 99 I've ever gotten has only left me with a fleeting sense of accomplishment. Every quest, level, piece of gear, all mere stepping stone. But for what? What is the point of any of this? Money. So here's the game. I'm going for max PLAT tokens, and I'm going to do this by making 10,000 accounts and then operating them by hand to trade and try to get maximum platinum token. That is 2.147 trillion GP. To put this further into a perspective, that is enough to buy 160,259 bonds and have membership paid for 8,012 years. Or a darker path. A player could sell this on the black market right now for roughly $392,000. But that's not what I'm going to do. If I hit this target, I'm going to stare that temptation in the face and throw the ring into Mordor by giving all of that money back to the community in some sort of drop party or a giveaway. No botting, no breaking TOS, all legit. So let's get after it. This is the road to max PLAT. What is up, everybody? It's your boy, John McGarrett's back with another episode of Road to Max PLAT. Shout out Behemoth covering the story where we beat the case, bro. We beat the case. Made front page news. Go check out Behemoth, his most recent video. Whatever, that's cool, right? So there's that. I want to address some comments. Like, I want to kind of like give my comment on some of the takes I've seen in the comment sections like that. So this is gonna be a nice drama-filled, spicy episode before we hop into the Road to Max PLAT. So for the Max PLAT side of it, we're just gonna check our picks one more time. Just normal regular programming. But I'm gonna throw in a couple mine ruiners in on top of that. Plus, we got ourselves 40 more accounts online. I put 3 mil on 40 accounts, so now we're at 717 accounts total. Puts us at about like 13.8 mil a day on the low end. So with that being said, I just want to give a big shout out to my members. Hugh, our new boy Hugh, thank you. Big shout out to the new member, man. DF, Corsica, Pathos 4, Lucian Stolas, EK Nexine, and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Chill. As always, guys, thank you so much for being members. Really appreciate it. If you guys can find it in your hearts to support me, get a membership today. That'd be really great. But if you can't afford that, I totally understand. Please help me subscribe. It is free. Don't help me subscribe. Help me get monetization. We are 124 off thanks to Behemoth's little shout out. I got like 10 subs overnight. That was really nice, really cool, but we're so close. We're right on the edge. It'd be super amazing. So let's just hop right into today's episode. So the drama, boop. So here's this guy's first, but I'm gonna pop up the okay, yep, my folder. I need to minimize that, but anyway, so we have a slideshow here, and I'm just going to run down the comments I saw that were like the most popular. There was one I forgot to, but I'll hit that one after I get this. So this guy, random name, Keck W, said, hopefully we see more updates in regards to false bans. People have been affected, myself included, have been waiting a long time for some answers and support from Jagex. Good seeing this topic get attention, though it usually fizzles out since it doesn't affect a very large group of players. Nonetheless, it's still a very real problem that needs real solutions. So I totally agree with this. I thought this was a very nice take. It sucks to see this guy, have had banned accounts. I got banned accounts myself. That happened while I was building up this farm and stuff like that. But I mean, now I've had a mass ban. But I digress. Sorry. This is still like this is why I wanted to, it became part of the mission for me to do this content, was because I knew as a multi-skate player I was going to be, affected by this. I'm very active in multi-skate communities, or I used to be a lot more. Now I've kind of made my own community, so I'm very active in that. But I've had friends who've been banned. I've had whatever, I've heard of people getting banned, and they can't all be botters, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is technically possible that they could all be botters, but they're not all botters. So this was just like this. That's why I wanted to make the video, because I saw it as a great opportunity, in the storm when I was like super upset that I lost everything. I was like, maybe I can help everybody out by doing that as well. Also, I mean, I'm not saying I didn't have selfish intentions as well, obviously, since I wanted my stuff back, but it turned out into being hopefully bringing attention to an issue that is plaguing a lot of players. So this guy said that automated email they sent out to people needs to be changed, saying they've detected third-party software and did double checks to guarantee he's botting, but he wasn't at all, question mark. The confidence that they're right is fucked up because so many people get false bans and they have to read that. Disrespect. So I don't want to say disrespect to Jagex. Like I said before, my take on this has been they are a company, you know, they're just people, and we're millions of players, and there's probably only hundreds of them. You know what I mean? Like, potentially, you know what I'm saying? And they got the small team or whatever. I don't even know if there's hundreds. We don't even know how big the company is or how many employees are like staff to do this type of stuff. I don't know what they have to deal with. I just know that like there's hundreds of thousands to millions of botted accounts and cheaters and all these other different types of people that they have to try to figure out. So like it makes perfect sense for them to automate as much as they see fit. But I get where this is coming from, and I can understand this side of the story too. I just wanted to talk about that. So this guy, this has been the big hot take from the people who want me pretty much, you know, me and my whole family to go kick rocks because I'm a multi-scaper, so that makes me the scum of the earth. You know, I'm being a little hyperbolic there, but there is, if you go on any Reddit go to any Reddit post where somebody's claiming to have been falsely banned, and you'll see a tirade of people jumping down their throats, claiming them to actually be cheaters, secret cheaters. So, you know, the amount of victim blaming and gaslighting from the RuneScape community is a big problem as well. And going to that guy's last statement too, I think that kind of attitude that Jagex has about hitting botters kind of emboldens those types of people, and this is kind of a more nuanced problem. But anyway, this is the main argument they bring forth when they say, you know, you're a cheater. You shouldn't be able to have that many accounts. It's like, well, actually, I'm following the terms of service. They're like, no, you're not. You're market manipulating. And I get where they're coming from here, but I feel like it's a huge reach. The argument against people who are market and manipulating. I think they should, personally, my opinion, they should take that, they should define market manipulation specifically, because of the cases what I've talked about in other episodes. Real quick, I'm going to just bring it up again. It's essentially where you crypto dump people by getting them. It was back before buy limits when the GE first came out. You would pretty much crypto dump people. A bunch of people would buy an item, make it really high, like make it really big, the price really large, and then they would get a bunch of unsuspecting noobs into their merch clan that they just started, and then tell them to buy that item while they dump all of their reserves on those people, and then the people who pump the item run, and then everybody else gets left with the bag, and then, you know, they lose a bunch of money. So that would be like the market manipulation, I believe. And, you know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, that they're talking about where you're trading in a way to directly distort the reality of the market. You know what I mean? So that's what I believe that market manipulation is. What merching is not market manipulation. You can think of merching more so as providing liquidity for the Grand Exchange, so that people who don't really care about trading but just want to participate in their activities, they can come, sell their stuff, and if they need an item, immediately be, you know what I mean, immediately be given that item, you know, instantaneously. So that's what merchers do, is they provide that liquidity, and you can think of their profit margin as a tax. And we're constantly competing for different taxes and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. Okay. So rip, my account's still banned. Thought for sure with all the publicity mine would get unbanned, but I guess not. Thanks, Jagex. Most people crying about false bans are legit bans or people doing shit in the gray area. I get that. I didn't post on Reddit because I didn't want to have to deal with people screaming at me that I was a faker. Just hope that my account would be included in the unban when I saw the headline. The account had macro miner banned from 2 years ago for like an auto clicker. He learned his lesson, so I assumed that was why it wasn't unbanned here. We live and we learn. Then this guy said, I thought that too until my GIM picked up a botting ban for no reason. So this is kind of like a lot of things to comment on here, and I'm sorry this one's going to be a lot of yapping. This is such a serious problem in this community, in RuneScape, that I just want to spend a lot of time talking about it. So if that destroys this episode's, you know, the regular programming, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is a lot of nuance here that I just wanted to cover. I was also hoping that from this event happening that a lot more people would get their accounts looked at, but again, you know what I mean? They probably made some sort of adjustment and then saw a certain amount of accounts that were banned within a certain window from that adjustment, and then realized that their adjustment was too sensitive or something along the lines of that. That would be my best guess. It's the start, the beginning, I'm hoping, of bringing up solutions to this issue, like getting some sort of like just any solutions enacted by the company. This is a sign of good faith, I think, on their end, to just like so quickly have unbanned me and all my the people in my community, plus the parallel communities that exist alongside us. It's just, you have here, as you can see from Gnome Stomper, there's most people crying about false bans or legit bans or people doing shit in the gray area, and just like Mascot Man 1488 down here, I used to be in his camp too, because I'd never gotten whatever, you know, just being naive and ignorant of this. No offense to anybody for being ignorant. I'm not saying like you're less than or anything like that. I'm just saying I also had that same attitude until it happened to me. Or, you know, heard from enough friends that started to cause doubts, you know, and automation is automation. Machines fail, people fail, you know, mistakes happen. Just having that inherent distrust of the human condition. I knew on some level at the back of my head, blah, 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 but I was in Gnome Stompers camp a lot more. But now that I'm on this side, what I would like to say is that people should probably understand that there's no way for us to verify whether Gnome Stompers telling is correct or not. Like, there's no measurable statistic. The only people that will know that is Jagex, because they're the ones with all the data, and they're the ones that know if they fucked up or not. So, like, the way that the system works, the way that the system can only work is as if there's a way that, like, we trust Jagex, and then Jagex has to have a way for him. That is the part of the solution. They need a way for them. Jagex needs a way to trust us, the player. Without trust, none of this will work, because we need to trust that Jagex is doing their job correctly. And then as trust erodes, like with Mod Trident and I don't remember the guy who stole, the guy who was in that clan Rot, that erodes trust between the player base, so then we'll start questioning everything they do. But the reason why we have to be able to trust them is because they cannot just tell us everything they're doing. They can't be transparent, just like I can't be transparent with you guys to show you my password, because somebody will steal my shit. And if they just tell us everything that's happening on their end, botters will just adapt accordingly, and then just like clap their cheeks and then keep real world trading. You know what I'm saying? So it's like an extremely nuanced problem that, like, there's so many different, like, overlapping issues that are creeping up because of it. So, like, that's why, again, I'll just pitch my idea is that we whitelist IPs, so you have identification, government issued ID, and maybe a picture of yourself, so that you can verify that you're the person on the verification, or whatever amount of information that Jagex could get from people. And then with that information, it puts you on a whitelist on your IP or whatever devices that you put on your whitelist, so that you remain immune from automated bans. But if you do, it doesn't make you immune from being flagged by the automated system, so that somebody can come in and then catch you cheating and remove your whitelist, and then you're back to just losing all your accounts on your IP. But I feel like that is a potential solution that we could use to, you know, walk forward as a community, and Jagex would then have to worry about us a lot less too. But I'm not sure about the logistics or something like that. Somebody told me that was a very, like, big coding thing, whatever, but that's way out of my field. Okay, I'm just a guy on the internet. Okay, I just make free-to-play trader accounts and flip. Okay, so then there's one more comment. I couldn't find it. I don't know if Behemoth deleted it or not, but it was a pretty much a comment saying like that, like streamer privilege is real, and it had like 20 to 30 something likes on it or something shit like that. And I just want to comment, yes, that's why I have ultimately, that is the reason why I started this YouTube channel, is because I wanted to go for this goal. I wanted to see what this this account farm was capable of doing, what I'm capable of doing manually. What is a person capable of doing manually for this? And then I had deduced about a year, maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, about 2 years ago, that the only way that this would be scalable from where I was at, it was about 350 accounts, is if I create a space, slowly build up a following, so that if I get banned, I can make I can stand up for myself and make a huge scene to the public. Which, again, it seems I was right. I seem to have been big enough that I caught enough radar and was able to immediately get unbanned. Again, I'm not cheating. I don't break TOS. I'm not a botter. This was just a calculated play, and I seemed to come out on top. But, you know, with knowing that, I do want to grow this channel over, you know, more and more and more, so that I can hopefully be the face of this issue. And I want to participate in as much as possible to fix this issue for everyone, because I love RuneScape. I don't want to see it fail. I hate seeing knowing players are getting falsely banned, and I'm sure Jagex doesn't like falsely banning players and stuff like that either. It's just very, very unfortunate situation. We all need to come together, I feel, and then work together to try to come up with situations. And just blasting Jagex or blasting other players who are trying to bring light to a situation on Reddit or all those other things are not going to be productive or help the player base as a whole, because as the game duration goes on and more players play, more players are going to get banned. And that also comes down to this timing, where I feel I was really lucky that I decided to do all this at the time I did, is that enough time probably passed where enough players got banned that it was enough of a split for me to cause a ruckus, and then for this to all work out. So that's enough with that. Hopefully my audio isn't too blasted here. I'm gonna have to check that. Alrighty, so we got all 20 of the accounts here, and then another 20 that I did previously as well. Loaded them all up with 3 mil, just so we can see how the pure essence comes in. And now I'm gonna make a note of it to check these guys, a few of them every once in a while, because I want to show you guys daily rate, maybe by, I don't know, just spot check here and there, just so I can get a better look at them. So 40 more accounts online, so let's update that in the calculator as well, so you can keep better track. So we're at 677. We're gonna add 40, puts us at 717. It's pretty amazing. Really happy to see that. So let me pull that over here so I can read it. Puts us at 13.8 mil a day on the low end. So, you know, the mine ruiners and the fighter ruiners overperforming, and the pure essence is actually picking up too. We're looking at a potentially double. So, you know, potentially a lot more than that. All right, to the picks now. We're gonna get the picks. So we're gonna start with the pure esters, I believe. Maybe if I can figure out how to work on my computer here. Yep. So we got Dig So Deep. 2 days, 2 hours ago, we were able to buy, holy shit, 190k, bro. That is a huge performer. So I need to check these in the middle of the week. So I have to do multi-checks on all these minders. So none here, so we can just quick collect. It's 199k, so 191, 199. And then we're just gonna get the third for our sample size here. That's the wrong account. That's the wrong account. That's the wrong account. What did I do? You guys need to help me. Anyway, here we go. 2 days, 3 hours ago, right here. 148 right there. Let's just check. Going up to 351. 351, take away 148 plus 199 plus 191 divided by 3 gives us a motherfucking 197,000 per day units. And I'm pretty sure it'll sell in 1 day, so we'll just divide that by 2. So that gives us a real profit of 98,000 a day. That means we're probably hitting a lot of buy limits. But, you know, you're finding the hot picks here first, bro. I told you guys mine runes are fucking printing money right now. So if we did this per account times 365, it's 36 mil a year. We're just going to call it 36 mil a year. And, bro, holy fuck. I'm just going to do 35. What if I had everybody on, what if I had everybody on, oh, man, I know you want to know. 25 bill my first year if I just swap them all over from pure essence just to fucking mine runes right now. 25 bill. Can you imagine that? How much is that a week? 480. So that's almost a double. Well, that's almost a double from what I'm making right now. Well, I did 300 mil the last time. But damn, bro. We are going to the motherfucking moon, bro. Can you imagine? Let's do this math real quick. I was just talking to the boys in the chat, and I believe with proper optimization and protection in place with Jagex, knowing that, hey man, I'm not real world trading. Go ahead and ban me if you catch me real world trading. Go ahead and ban me if you catch me macroing. But I want to try for 35,000 accounts per week. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Holy shit. That'd be 154 bill a year. I know Otoblock makes that one fight, but still, bro. Holy shit. I got no words. So anyway, Jamark, please. Let's see what we got. 1 pure essence. Well then. Oh, look at that light. Completely just messing up my shot. Sorry about that. We were able to sell off all the rune sword. The rune sword cannot be stopped. People must have rune swords no matter what. We were able to sell it for 11,750, bro. 12,276. 526 the fucking margin, bro. That's insane. Okay, so we're just gonna grab it again. Let's see if we can come down to 11.7. $100. Okay, rune essence. We got 271. Probably should have seen that coming yesterday when I checked that. I probably shouldn't have just whatever, you know. I probably should have just left. I should have canceled the order and reset it. So we did finish buying thread. We got 56,000. So that's also really, really good. And we'll just slap that bad boy back in for, I don't know, a nice glitch there. We'll slap that back in for 9. We sold all the iron arrows in one day. Like I said, super high performer. And we'll just do it again, baby. Oh. We were able to sell the rune kite shield for our really high price. So now the rune kite shield has 31.6, 32.175. So it is just under 600 GP for this one as well. What is going on, man? We were really hitting them. So 31.550. Let's see if we can pick them up for that. 43. So we were able to add a few more shields to the buy. We were able to buy all the mithril. What is that? Dude, the Suns really wants me to not win today. Anyway, so we picked them all up for 604. I got a new mic, so forgive my settings, but we got 1155 here. We sold them for PLAT last time around, so 1350. So let's try that again for like a 1400. See if they go. Mithril darts, 7,000. Still 7,000, bro. For a slot, I'll take that. Past 3 days, so we had like 24,000, 14,000, and now to 7,000. So then over the last few days, we're able to get... I already have something selling. I already sold one thread. Okay. But still, mithril dart, really nice item. Try ID darts, try whatever darts, do whatever you guys do. You know, knives and other ammo. Dude, that sun is really... This is really ruining this whole experience. I'm sorry. I'll try to stay right here, but I'll probably forget and lean the other direction. This is kind of uncomfortable. So we got Jakara 6. We finally sold the steel plate bodies for 940. That is extremely, extremely infuriating. We were able to buy them for... Where the fuck? Where did I buy them? I don't even know where I bought them for. $880, and we sold them for $931. So what, you know, that's not too bad. $870. Let's see if we can pick them up. We bought all the adamant plate bodies for $9,415. What was the last time we bought them for? So yeah, $9,415. We sell them for whatever this was, $9,600 again. 9,400. Bless you. Take away 9,504. 89 times 306, just to see what we got for the daily profit there. 27. You know, if we got it at 750, we got all 750, that'd be good. But at this, not the best. But we were able to do that again. I just want to rinse it again, just want to see what happens. Where's all the money from it? Oh, I bought them. Sorry. 9,600 one more time. We were able to buy 250 more of our green D hides. We should probably come up on that when we buy this again. We were able to sell all the ancient essence. Ancient essence really strong. This is like a free money printer as well. Oh, I can't on a free-to-play world. Sorry about that. Forgot about that. Oh, I shouldn't have closed Jamarquise. My bad. Forgot about demo mode as well. Ancient S. Right back in there, baby. We did not get any steel plate legs for 450. What was the last margin we got? or the last 431, 435. Looks like 435 might be the ticket. We'll just try it again there. Nah, yeah. We might just need to sell at that same price. Got 171 more steel kite shields. We were able to get 299 fire runes, not very good volume. 787 on the air runes, not very good volume. It is what it is. Sorry about that. Flaccid Taco, shout out Flaccid Taco, one of the old school, the OGs. As you can see, I got 38 mil left on this account. $38 mil on the account because I offloaded all that GP to the other ones. So I'm getting my verification code. Like a reload, Jamarquise. Man, I got everybody on the dead man mode. All right, so we were not able to sell rune scimitars for that last price that we got it for. Because it was because that's correct. It was not this. It was 40 or it was 15,125, I think it was. So we'll go down to 150, see if they finally sell. And then we'll know our upper echelon for the rune scimitar. We're able to buy. Oh, sorry. Only 70 left on that. We were able to get all of the rune plate legs eventually for 37,550. So I think we're on the where we don't want to be. I think we want to go up like 50 more GP because the last time we bought them, we got them for 37.6, and I'm pretty sure that was the correct price to get them for. But I want to see a new sell. Let's go 38.3. Let's go 38.4. See if they move. We're finally going to start wrapping up some of these rune items. So 18,404. Hopefully you guys learned a lot from the rune items, just kind of how to like form a window and just find where you want to find it. 18,722. Don't think we had any problem selling that before. 18,722. So let's go 18,800. Rune plate bodies, kind of weak. That's super weak. So 38.3. That's probably lower than the last time I tried to buy them at. Is exactly the same. So it still needs to come up a little bit, but rune plate bodies were still really good volume. 140 there. It's not great either. We were able. This item does not quit, bro. Are you kidding me? 600 margin right there, bro. 500 margin? Am I stupid? Yeah, I am stupid. Wait a minute. I'm really stupid. 300. Yeah, I'm stupid. Okay. Yeah, 500 still. But still, man. This is the craziest, like, this is the craziest one. I love rune chain bodies. We were able to sell dragon daggers, and we were able to off-sell, or sell, oh my gosh. We were able to sell them both. I think that was 1 day ago we set this. So there's 226 margin here. Can we get these for any cheaper? Oh, whoops. Gotta hop worlds on this guy. Oh, brother. Dragon dagger. Can we get it any cheaper? Uno momento there, buddy. So 16,900. That'd be amazing. Oh no, I just go right back to here. 420. 16,900. That would be amazing, dude. That would be amazing. Even though it took a few days to buy, so this will probably be weak. But I just want to see it. But the dragon scimitars, I feel like we had a lot of room here. I feel like we made some Bako bucks on these guys. So dragon scimitars, amazing. That's like a fucking 800k flip, bro. In a few days. In a few days. Bro. The Alk market and the members, bro. This is probably like crazy money. Crazy money. Jesus. We're going to go 59, 150. Bro, if we can get that in a couple days, bro. Oof. Wow. That margin is gigantic. 59, 250. 60, 984. What? What? We're already buying rune chain bodies. What is happening? We're already selling rune scimitars. So I bet if we came out 50 on the rune plate bodies, we would be able to hit that 420 every day. Well, I don't want to go that far yet, but oh my gosh, dude. Wow. What a ride. What a ride. Insane. Wow. Oops, wrong world. Sorry about that. But man. Thanks everybody for being along for the ride here. If you made it this far in, please subscribe. I was able to sell 1 rune essence. That's awesome. We were already selling mithril plate legs. Amazing. Yes, let's go to the Dead Man Mode world. I gotta remember to close out on game because I wasn't like that the last time. I was on all. That's how I've been trying to not show. Woo! We got some action here. Not selling any Blighted Ice Axe. I'm gonna have some faith there. We're able to buy 10k more of these boys right here. Let's do a price check on the Fire Rune. Nobody's selling it. Wait a minute. Potential major margin of the Fire Rune here. 17 fucking coins, bro. Please, brother. Can you imagine? Can you imagine making 13 each? 1.3 mil on this, dude. Please, brother. We got 711 more adamant darts. The Morgan's Javelin's invite. I don't know if I should really even mess with that. I kind of just want to go right back into oh, you motherfuckers sniping me on these Dragonstone bolts. Dragon bolts, I feel like will be a big one because people are going to be wanting to do that to build some bank up. So I think that'll be a good one just to like rinse. So Zola scales we got for that. I'm trying to think of some like what are the older money making methods before all the new PVM content. So you had like green dragons, blue dragons, black dragons. So dragons, just in general. What are some Slayer thingies that people would want to? Just trying to think, man. Like, pots are probably going to be really good for flipping all day. So let's just check out pot. Shout out 420. Ranging potion is probably going to be really expensive. Super inflated. Wow. Big margin here. Potentially. 1001. We'll take that. I'll get like, what can I get, 100? I can get like 5. Got these brews. The brews sold. The awesome flip there. The brews I think was like 466. So 90k. I ain't mad. Should we try something else though? Magic logs? Just because it's in my inventory? I feel like this won't be a huge margin. Oh, we'll try it. We'll try it. U-logs? Nah, let's try another potion. What's a popular potion? So you got Restore, Prayer Pot, Brew, Ranging Potion. We'll try Super Restore. No, Staminas. Everybody wants Staminas. This is going to be a hot one. Everybody wants Staminas. Everybody wants these. I want these all the time. Anybody doing anything in this server wants these items. 20. Whoa! Did we just find a freaking potential major flip? So we got Dragon Bones. I don't have enough money to. I'm just gonna sell these off just for, you know, because it's for the series. But I'm gonna sell this off to myself. Isn't that funny? All right, so yeah, see, we're already buying, bro. We're already buying. Yeah, so now we can Dragon Bone bones. I'm gonna leave that other stuff in for a little bit longer. So 36. What did I get them for? 43. I got scammed, bro. That margin crashed. So other people are trying to sell them for 48.22. I feel like if I put it back in for 52.44, it'll probably still sell. But let's just go 51. I still think it'll sell. Just because of how like volatile everything is. Blighted Sacks. I kind of want to move them, but I think they'll sit well. Dragonstone Bolt Eat. Kind of lame. That's crazy. They probably went up. They probably went up to like 9 or something. Oops, sorry. 7824. That's for a sell. $7,150, yeah. I figured. Well, whatever. We'll just re-enter at that. DCA. Oh, sorry. Dollar cost average. And I think that conclude. Sorry. I think that concludes our business here, folks. Kind of a longer one because my little yap on the end there, or on the beginning. But you know, subscribe, dude. I need to get that freaking monetization. You guys gotta get me out of my job, please. I hate it. I hate it there. All right, cool. Catch you later. Thanks, you guys. Peace out. See you tomorrow.
Yo, what up, guys? I don't know if I'll have time to do this every day. Yeah. But today I'ma throw one down. Let's go, baby. We grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and then grinding and grinding. Oh wow. Never ever gonna stop. Them haters can keep talking. JGX can keep false banning. Can't stop me. I'm never gonna stop. We gonna keep grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and then keep grinding and grinding and grinding. Maybe a better time will be allocating to making a 3 shorts like I wanted to scale 2. Oh lord, some of these pics are insane, bro. Can you believe how hot fucking mine runes are right now? Sheesh, huge gains. But here we are yet again. Me randomly typing out line after line while this trippy public domain fires off. Oh wow, trippy. We grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and then grinding and grinding. Keep going, haha. Never ever gonna stop. Them haters can keep talking. JGX can keep false banning. Bang, bang. I'm never gonna stop, we gonna keep grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and then keep grinding and grinding and grinding. Nice, bro, keep it up. Never know what's gonna happen day to day. Keep my head down and stop looking left and right, straight ahead. Woo, 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 woo. Let's go, boys, let's get this fucking bread. Bro, net carbs. Follow my lead and you'll get some motherfucking bread. I promise you that. I fucking promise. On a quest to make that max platty. Oh, baby. Just to get it and throw it away. Huh? They say video games are a waste of time. But tell me someone who's #1 at anything, not be successful at everything they do. Oh shit. So bro, you should try your hardest at everything you do. Go hard, brother. Please be your best self in every way. Sheesh. We grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and then grinding and grinding. Keep going, haha. Never ever gonna stop. Them haters can keep talking. JGX can keep false banning. Oh shit, 100 or more. I'm never gonna stop. We gonna keep grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and then keep grinding and grinding and grinding. Dang son, it's gotta be over soon. 2 main things I've learned from this so far is to do the work, and the more you sacrifice, the more powerful you can become. Very deep. Oh wow. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Let's get this. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Let's get this. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Let's get this.